Basketball legend, actor, rapper, wrestler, and businessman Shaquille O'Neal has seemingly done it all. It's no wonder he's amassed a $400 million net worth. During his NBA days, he made an astonishing $30 million in just one of his years. Since retiring, he stated he makes more money now than he did as a pro, all because of great investments. Over the years, he's splashed his cash in many different ways. From his personal mega properties, his luxury cars, his massive generosity, and many more ways. As a result, we're going to examine all of the various expenditures of Shaq today. So, let's get started. In 1993, Shaq splashed $4 million on a property in Windermere, Florida. In 2018, he put it on the market for a whopping $28 million. The following year, the price dropped to $22 million. This amazing house has been nicknamed Shaqapulco. This 12-bedroom mansion has had a lot of money invested in it over the years, with one of the real estate agents stating that Shaq would be lucky to break even on the sale with the amount of modifications he had done to it. The property also has 15 bathrooms, a media room with a bar, an entertainment room with game tables, and a wet bar. It also has a 6,000 square foot indoor basketball court, 17-car showroom-style garage, and a 95-foot swimming pool. On top of that, there are many decorations with Superman's logo all over the mansion, such as the statue of Superman on the dock, as well as the main bed designed with the famous S emblem. In 2016, O'Neal decided to purchase a swanky property in McDonough, Georgia for $1.5 million. He bought this house so he'd be closer to his workplace as a sports analyst on TNT. The property actually consists of two houses. The first one has 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a 12-seat home cinema, a game room, and a gym located within a finished basement level. The second house is located on the other side of the large outdoor swimming pool. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and an attached sun porch. Since Shaq struggled to sell his Shaqapulco, Florida house, another property of his was sacrificed to the estate market. The house in question is located in Bell Canyon in California. He first purchased it in 2016 for around $1.8 million. It has 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, an outdoor heated swimming pool with a jacuzzi, a media room, a gym. In 2019, Shaq put this house on the market for $2.5 million. It's now being sold for a reduced $2.275 million. Due to his massive 7'1" frame, Shaq has to modify some of the cars he buys. It was no exception with a Ferrari F355 Spider. This car has a 3.5-liter V8 engine. After struggling to get inside the car, Shaq took it to a custom mechanic. They stretched the vehicle so Shaq could sit comfortably within. Due to the stretching of the Ferrari, the mechanics had to remove the top to make these changes. It definitely wasn't meant to be a convertible. Shaq's modified Ferrari was later put on the market for $129,000. After it was sold, the Ferrari would randomly be in the news during 2017. After a raid on a suspect by police, the Ferrari was found there and seized. The Chevy G1500 doesn't look like the most luxurious vehicles. Well, except for the Superman logo on the grille and the 20-inch custom Superman wheels. Yet the interior tells another story. To start with, the inside is covered with an authentic Louis Vuitton design. There's also a top-of-the-line custom audio system with a built-in HD film projector inside the windscreen. There's also a DVD and Xbox system installed and many other fun additions. In 2012, it was put on the market for a nifty $45,000. The Vader got its first big claim to fame due to being Joker's car in 2016's Suicide Squad. Its second claim to fame was Shaquille O'Neal buying his own. The Vader is a body kit made by custom-crafted cars in Florida. The kit usually costs around $11,000. However, Shaq isn't like most people. He's pretty tall, after all. Fun rhyme. Anyway, a variety of modifications were necessary for his Vader. Some estimations have stated the added cost was around $40,000, which would make the cost of the car $51,000 altogether. One of the key areas that O'Neal has an interest in is property development. While his name is well connected with LA, Shaq was actually born in Newark, New Jersey. Due to this, he worked with Beret Development on developing a whopping $79 million 22-story apartment block nicknamed Shaq Tower. On top of that, another apartment block is being created by the two parties, all for $150 million. This too is going to be in New Jersey. This 33-story building has been nicknamed the house that Shaq built. In 2019, Shaq became a board member at Papa John's, but that's not all. On top of that, O'Neal will also invest in 9 Papa John's stores in Atlanta. He also became an ambassador for the brand. The pizza company will pay O'Neal $8.25 million over 3 years for the endorsement deal. Recently, Papa John's also released a massive pizza called the Shaq-a-Roni, with $1 of every pizza bought going to the Papa John's Foundation for building community. With the threat of moving the Sacramento Kings out of Sacramento during 2013, a wealthy group consisting of Vivek Ranadive, Mark Mastrov, and Chris Kelly decided to buy the basketball team, all for the hefty price of $535 million. Not long after the purchase, Shaq was also brought on board. He purchased a 5% stake into owning the team as well. As part of the deal of the sale, a new stadium was built for the Kings. In 2016, the Golden One Center was open to the public. The construction is believed to have cost around $558 million. In 2008, Shaq was traded to the Phoenix Suns from Miami Heat. Since he just got there, his new apartment was bare. Feeling frustrated at this, Shaq went to Walmart. While there, he bought furniture and other essential items to brighten up his place. Yet, when he got to the till, the price was $70,000. He tried to pay with his credit card, but it was strangely declined. Moments later, he got a call from his bank as they suspected it was fraud. However, Shaq confirmed it was actually him doing the splurging. Even though the bank person was astonished Shaq had spent so much, they put the payment through in the end. After securing a deal with then sports card company Classic Games, Shaq decided to spend his hefty paycheck. He received $1 million, so he went and bought a, quote, black-on-black Mercedes-Benz, unquote, for $150,000. When he got home, his father joked that he wanted the same car too, so Shaq bought another one. Then his mom wanted a smaller one, so Shaq splashed out a further $100,000. After that, Shaq would also spend cash on jewelry and pricey suits, but O'Neal forgot something important. He didn't actually get $1 million. In his hand, he had plenty of cash left over from his earnings. However, he forgot his agent's fee and other various taxes. The bank manager called Shaq to ask him to be careful with his money. He warned the NBA player that many athletes have no money left after their careers come to a close. After that, Shaq got a business manager to help him avoid these mistakes in the future. Shaq is well known for his generosity. In 2020, Patrick Martin was at Best Buy to get a new laptop. There, he spotted Shaq. Martin went over and gave his condolences to O'Neal for the loss of Kobe Bryant and his sister, Aisha Harrison-Jacks. Touched by the gesture, Shaq decided to buy Martin the most expensive laptop there, which seems to have been the Microsoft Surface Laptop 3. On Best Buy's website, this laptop can go for around $2,800. Shaquille O'Neal is a big believer in education, so much so that he's taken many courses during and after his NBA days to get his credentials. In 2000, Shaq was playing for the Los Angeles Lakers. At the same time, he finally received his bachelor's degree. His major was in general studies and the minor in political science. It was from Louisiana State University. The current cost of attending LSU is between $24,000 and $41,000 per year, depending on whether you're coming from out of state or not. Wanting to get some more knowledge, during 2005, while he was playing for Miami Heat, Shaq was awarded a master's by the University of Phoenix. The MBA was for business, and it was through the university's online course. The cost of that course today is around $10,000 for the year. Even though he's appeared in numerous films and TV shows, Shaq tried his hand on a 4-week filmmaking course at the New York Film Academy during 2011. The cost of the course is $3,647, with a further fee of $552 for equipment. Still, with a hunger to learn, during 2012, Shaq received a doctorate in education from Barry University in Florida, the cost of which is nearly a massive $42,000. But now we can call him Dr. O'Neal. Shaq has a habit of helping those that need assistance financially. In 2008, Shaq's real estate portfolio was valued at a massive $50 million. So, Shaq announced plans to help people that are facing having their home foreclosed due to high interest rates from the banks. He would purchase the house, then sell homes back to those troubled buyers with more affordable terms. Shaq would hope to make a small profit. On top of this, the NBA legend also donates a lot of money to charity. So far, he's donated $1 million to the Boys and Girls Club of America, all so the group can afford technology for children's education. During 2019, Shaq saw a news story about 12-year-old Isaiah Payton. Peyton was recovering in the hospital after becoming paralyzed from an attack. Being moved by the story, Shaq wanted to help in some way, so he gave the family a house in College Park, Georgia. House prices in the area are on average around $205,000. On top of that, Shaq would pay the rent on their current apartment for a year, some furniture, and electrical equipment to make their lives a little easier. In 2002, Shaq married Shawnee Nelson. The two would later have 4 children together. By 2011, the two were divorced. Due to there being a prenuptial agreement when they tied the knot, most of Shaq's assets were protected, but the two agreed on a costly private settlement. Every month, Nelson will receive $10,000 in alimony. On top of this, Shaq is paying a further $10,000 in child care for each of his children with Nelson. With accusations of cheating before their official divorce, Nelson reacted by attacking one of Shaq's prized cars. Shaq then had to drive to the repair shop in this damaged vehicle. All the damage to the car would have cost a pretty penny to fix. And that's it. Which other famous person should we do a video